here at the Gardener's Workshop. My name is Lisa, and thanks for joining us. What do you think? Love my rooster pepper wreath? We'll be taking more of an up close and personal look at that in just a few minutes. So welcome to the show. Today I'm going to be sharing lots of great gifts for gardeners or flower farmers in your life, including you perhaps, right? I am going to be making the DIY nutrient soil blocking mix, which we haven't done that in a while, right? I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to show you what is still blooming on the farm and kind of how I'm making that happen. And I'm going to be doing a prize drawing here for people that are in the app, that are watching. And remember, we always do a little Q&A at the end of the show. And if you would like to submit a question, just in the comments, put @Lisa and type your question. And the team will gather those up and pick a couple for me to actually answer at the end of the show. And friends, we so appreciate it when you guys share about the show with your friends. And we know you do it. We have new people every single week. And if you hit the share button down at the bottom of your app and invite your friends, we appreciate it and thank you for that so very, very much. We have a big surprise announcement today. We are having a weekend early bird Black Friday special here just inside the app. So we have a coupon code, which means you have to enter this when you check out. It's not just going to happen. And this is the code, SAVE NOW, all one word, SAVE NOW. And it's right at the top of the app. Once, the show's over, if you go into the app to shop, there's a banner right there. This is going to give you 20% off the entire store, y'all, through Sunday night at midnight or while supplies last of certain things, right? But you have to purchase $25 to be able for the coupon to work. So you have to enter the coupon code at checkout, and it's the entire store. That means my books, everything is on special, even all the kits, which are already a little discounted. It's just going to be, this is just going to be such a great sale, and we're going to extend this through Sunday night at midnight. Normally our specials go off in the morning on Sundays, but this week we are extending it. And remember that today is the last day for Jenny Love's course, Farmer Florist School Online, The Wedding Process. Friends, for all my flower farming friends that are out there, becoming a farmer florist is the top dollar per stem way to sell your flowers. Jenny's course takes you through the baby steps of starting out doing DIY buckets, then doing personals, and just walks you through the steps of how to build an amazing business becoming a farmer florist. And so the course is normally $695. It's on special through midnight tonight for $550. And just like all of our other courses, you have lifetime unlimited access, and you'll learn things like clear expectations, detailed contract templates. We'll be doing, she takes you through industry pricing formulas, there's in-depth marketing training in there, and also crop planning and sourcing and hiring staff versus using freelancers, which she is a big fan of going with freelancers, and learning how to be graceful under fire, that whole stress point, how to handle clients. I can't tell you, even if you never do it, and it's for any event, actually, not just weddings, doesn't matter. There's so much in this course that applies to flower farming business, from the marketing and handling customers, that this is a great opportunity. Now, there is a payment plan available for the course, but that's only available over on our big website. You can purchase the course for $550 here inside the app, but if you want the payment plan, you have to go over to our website. And let's see here. So housekeeping. We really encourage everybody to go check your email address and your phone number here in the app and check it for typos. We can't ship your orders if there's any inaccurate information, and it happens every week, y'all. That's why I say it every week, right? So please check that out. Remember that here inside the app, seed packet only orders should have free shipping. And we love doing that for you guys. And all the other things that we sell here, the products, have a cap of $9.95. That means once you pay that $9.95 on a shipping, you can add as many products as you want, and that is not affected. Now, we do ship to all 50 of the United States. Now, if you're watching us here from either Instagram or Facebook, we are so glad that you've joined us and that you found us. But what you need to know is that we have a phone app, and in the app, it's just a different experience. From you can build a favorites list, you can watch the replays, you can participate in the lively comments going on amongst the viewers, but most importantly, you can participate in the giveaway, right? So the app, you can actually go over to your phone's app store. It's free, y'all. Go over there, search Gardener's Workshop, download it, and get back over here before the show really gets started. It's that big of a difference, so I encourage you to do that. Now, every week we sell out of stuff during the show. If you go to a product to put it into your cart and it says out of stock, wait list, get on the wait list. All that means is that you'll be notified once we put it back in stock. And sometimes stock is literally being moved over from our website. So don't be afraid to do that. And also, if you see folks posting that sunflower emoji, those are people identifying themselves as the TGW family. We consider all of our online course students our family. And it makes our heart swoon when we actually see that. So we do a giveaway every single week. And this week I am giving away a $25 store credit. So if you hit that white box at the top, that's going to put you on the list that will actually select one lucky viewer at the end of the show. You have to be present to claim. And I mean, we instantly put a $25 credit in your cart. And you couple this up with our special 20% off this weekend with that coupon, Save Now. This would be an awesome deal. And so, friends, I am so happy to share with you that we have brought back out the Easy Cut Flower Garden course and the digital book set. So it doesn't say up there how much it is. I think $29.95 minus 20%, y'all. And you can actually gift this, right, Kelly? You can purchase this as a gift. So it's my online course that walks you through. I mean, y'all, this can change somebody's life. This is where most flower farmers start. They plant a small cutting garden and it goes so well, that's just what lights their fire. So this is the digital product. It's a workshop and then the digital download of my very first book ever that I wrote all those years ago that started it all. It's all about planting a 3x10 cutting garden. You'll learn where to locate the garden, how to prepare the site, setting it up for low maintenance, what to grow, and how to harvest it. And the book, the digital download of the book is kind of like your guide. This is just a super way. So if it's $30, basically, that means it'd be $6 off. For $25, you can change somebody's life, y'all.
And if you want to give it as a gift, you need to email info@thegardenersworkshop.com with the person's email address that you want to gift it to, and they can get that ready for them.
And so check, and this is only available here in the app. You will not find this course over on our big website. So friends, that is just really a fun one. Now, I always start the show off with our products with my 3 books. And y'all, we have made a 3-book set. And this set, 20% off, y'all. And every price I look at, I'm thinking in my mind, how much is that off? So it's about $16 off the price of $78.95. And this set has free shipping. So that is just an added bonus, right? So this includes my book, The Cut Flower Handbook, which is a dive into everything cut flowers, from how to do it, why to do it, and then it features 66 different flowers to grow with everything on how to start it, when to harvest it, everything. I would love to sign this, and this also comes with the bonus PDF, The Flowers That Did Not Make the Book, right? So that's one book. All these books are also available individually, but this set is the real deal, right? And you could give them to different people, right? And then there's Vegetables Love Flowers, which is really a book. It's not about vegetables, y'all. It's about how flowers benefit vegetables. And you do that with a cutting garden. This is a book that's really about my gardening philosophy, about my natural ways of gardening. And it includes a small cutting garden, suggesting that it being in a vegetable patch and how to go about that. So Vegetables Love Flowers actually comes with a video book study. And so I would love to sign these. And you can put a note in your order and you can personalize who the book is signed to. And then, friends, the book that really kick-started everything for us is the Cool Flowers, right? So Cool Flowers is the book that kind of got me really rolling, and it's based on all my years of flower farming, but it's really for home gardeners, right? And this book also comes with a free video book study series. So again, all three of those books are in the set, free shipping, and it's 20% off. So what a great opportunity. Now, today is really all about bundles and kits and stuff, because when you lace on top of that the 20% off, these are really great values. So here's a great set. So here's my book, Vegetables Love Flowers again, right? No, Susie just said, no, it's not. The Cut Flower Handbook. Sorry, y'all. I am human after all, right? The Cut Flower Handbook, and we have paired it up with our customer's favorite seed collection. This is called the Cut Flower Garden Seed Collection. It includes a diagram. It has 6 packs of individually packaged seeds of all the favorites. And you get the 2 of these. Regular price is $47.95, and then you take 20% off that. This can really kickstart somebody into growing a cutting garden. Now, we've also paired it with, yes, Vegetables Love Flowers. And we've paired it with the same seed collection. It's the Cut Flower Garden, 6 different packs, as well as that diagram on the back. And this book includes lots of diagrams. So this set is $43.90 less 20%. This is a real deal, y'all. And then Cool Flowers, we have paired up with the seed collection, which we call the Cold Hardy Spring Seed Collection. And this includes some of our very favorite, all of these can be direct sown, and the book. And this set is $40.95 less 20%. All of these sets can really jumpstart somebody to get going with gardening. Now, we haven't shown this in a while. We all of us here at the Gardener's Workshop carry one of our canvas totes. Totally love this, y'all. How's that? I mean, I can put my computer bag in here along with my purse and even tuck my lunch bag in here. It is $19.95 less 20%. And it has our beautiful logo with the sunflower and the bee. It's heavy canvas and super durable. This is a great gift bag. Get a book set and put it in here. How awesome would that be? Now, today I am going to be demonstrating how to make the blocking mix. Am I going to do the sifting first? Okay, so I am going to show you guys how to get started. So a lot of folks really, I'm going to do it back here, I think, a little bit.
Swipe. If you can't see through the comments, you can just swipe them to the left or right.
We can lower the camera too a little bit, couldn't we?
It's fine.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay, so, soil blocking takes a soil mix that's just very dense. And so we sell it ready-made, but a lot of people like to make their own. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do that. So this is our sifter, and you can see that it just fits snugly and beautifully right here on any 5-gallon bucket. And I'm going to put on a pair of gloves. So we recommend sifting all of the ingredients for the blocking mix. And in fact, we sift our ready-made mix. You just don't want any chunks of any kind when you're actually starting seeds, no matter what your method is, right? So my sifter has some compost in it, and I'm just going to sift it. That's what I'm just doing. And you can really do this anywhere. I really recommend that you do it outdoors, especially if it's dusty. And the way that we typically do it here on the farm is we do a bunch of it at one time. So we don't have to stop and do this every time we want to start seeds, right? So I'm trying to get this down so I can show y'all all the debris. And this was purchased compost. We buy it in bags just like everybody else does. We don't always have really well finished compost. And I'm going to show you this. All right, so actually, let me look at all the chunks. These are all chunks that are in here. Can y'all see that? That's the stuff. I mean, this is great to go out in your garden, but you don't want it in your seed starting mix. All right, so I need this. So now we're going to go over to the camera, right, Susie? And I'm going to finish making the mix, right? All right, so I'm over here with my tray. And so this is actually cocoa fiber that's already been sifted and it's been measured. And here is, so I'm going to get 4 cups of that compost, which is what's in here. I am following the recipe that is actually right here on the DIY nutrient mix. It says 16 cups sifted peat moss or cocoa fiber and 4 cups of sifted compost. So that's what this is, and I'll show you. So I like to mix everything while it's dry before I add the water. And I need a measuring cup for the nutrients. Oh, cool. They're just so on top of everything. All right, so this says I add a half a cup of blocking mix, and this is a 1/4 cup scoop. So I'm putting 2 scoops of nutrient. So this nutrient is just a 50-50 mix of green sand and rock phosphate powder. And that is, it does more than just add nutrients. I mean, green sand is so instrumental in helping roots to absorb water. And so these are like the original organic fertilizers, y'all, before all this other stuff that we all now use is available. So you mix that up, and then I simply just add my water. And both this cocoa fiber and the compost are a little bit wetter than our ready-made mix is. So I'm just not dumping all the water in because I don't want to over-wet it. Because, I'm just thinking, Susie, I'm just going to make blocks with this, right?
Yeah.
And so because this is a recipe, I'm mixing this obviously a lot more than I would if I had used my ready-made mix. You just want to be sure that nutrient is really distributed, which I feel really good about. And that's it, y'all. When you have your product, your ingredients sifted and ready, it's that quick you can make your own blocking mix. Now, I'm going to make small soil blocks, and you can see that I've kind of made a pile here. The way I like to make blocks is to have a pile to push my blocker down into, and I typically do it twice to make sure that my blocks are really not packed in there, but nice and firm blocks that are really full. And y'all, I just made 20 little containers. And I'm going to show you some plants. I'm going to show you actually some sprouting seeds and how I use soil blocks for more than just starting seeds sometimes. First I want to show off my, these are still my Snapdragons. Last week I showed them. Look how beautiful they are, y'all. These are, this is October 23rd. What is today? So these are like 4 weeks old. They're going to be planted next week probably. And they're so beautiful. So this tray holds 100. But look at other ways that I use soil blocks. So I'm on this lettuce kick right now. I'm so tired of buying boxes of lettuce and having them go bad before their expiration date. How about you? Are you having the same thing? I mean, we eat salads for lunch every day. Me, Steve, and I both. We take them in our lunches. So I'm starting lots of lettuce. And because we do salads, we also eat a lot of radishes. So let me show you. So I sewed what I'm showing you for my club on Sewing Circle on Wednesday. I don't know if y'all can see that, but down inside there, that's a radish seed, and it's cracking. I can see the little white neck starting to come out. I start radishes and soil blocks because it is so much easier for me to do this, to treat them inside for about a week, just get them to sprout, and then I take them out and plant them into my container. It's easier than sowing the seeds and having to water them every single day outdoors, which I'm just not good about that. So sprouting works really well. And look at my lettuce. It's the very same thing. So I sowed, this is my tray of 100 lettuces. And you can see, I don't think that makes a difference, Susie. I can't.
Yeah.
See that little white dot in there? That is the neck of the seed. Now, I will sprout these inside and grow them in my grow room, and then I'll plant them out in a large container, and I'll row cover them to keep the squirrels out and to help them just grow more and benefit from the heat. And this is what I'm harvesting, y'all. I harvest straight into my salad spinner, and I really do work hard to keep my salad clean in the container, so I don't have to do a lot of washing. This gourmet lettuce is absolutely the best. And I guess, are we going to look at that again later? Okay. All right, y'all. The DIY Soil Block Maker Kit is actually everything you need to make the blocking mix. It has the nutrient, and then to make the blocks. This kit has the small blocker, the seed pan, and the DIY nutrient mix, which actually makes 6 recipes, yes. And a recipe makes about 500 to 600 blocks. So it makes a lot of these little blocks. So this kit is normally $49.95, and it'll be basically $40 with the discount. This is quite a deal, right? All right, so the next kit is our all-time favorite, customer favorite, top-selling kit that we've ever sold. It is the Soil Block Maker Kit that just has a few more components, right? So it comes with the ready-made mix, and this makes about 600 to 700, Susie, small blocks. And so this is the Fort V. This is ready-made. However, we still sift this. This kit also comes with the small blocker, and it comes with the tray that holds 3 sets of 20. It also includes the seed pan, the toothpicks, and the little wooden plant markers that I actually use to kind of like handle my soil blocks. It also includes my course, Seed Starting Made Easy. Y'all, this takes you from beginning to end on soil blocking, sowing seeds outdoors, sowing sunflowers in plug trays, and using the commercial soil blocker known as the Swift blocker. That comes with this kit. It also has 3, your choice of either 3 warm or 3 cool season seeds. You choose when you check out. So all of this is $89.95 less 20%, y'all. I mean, this would be the greatest gift ever to a gardener and to yourself. Now, we also have the expansion kit. Let's just say you already have that kit that I just showed you, or you're going to buy it today. The expansion kit has all the missing parts to go from seed starting to supporting the seeds inside. It includes the grow light, which takes up about 18 inches wide, 24 inches long, and will support 400 of those little seedlings under this space. It also includes the heat mat, which these little sprouting seeds you just saw were on the seedling heat mat. This has a built-in thermostat. It also includes the row cover, which is 50 feet long. It also includes the fertilizer that I use once a week in my watering can, the burlap that I lay on top of my seedlings, or the soil blocks after I've sown them to help retain moisture, and it includes the fungus gnat fighting kit. All of this is normally $164.95. This weekend, 20% off. Everything you need. And there's also a savings on shipping with this kit. Normally over on our website, there's additional shipping charge because it costs more to ship, y'all. But here in the app, you only pay $9.95. All right. So let's see what how about this? This is the soil set. This is based on our amazing sifter, which we absolutely love. So this has what you need to make your own blocking mix at home and then to maintain soil blocks. This is that fungus gnat fighting kit. It has the sticky traps as well as the bits that go in your watering can. It also includes the DIY nutrient mix, and it includes the seed pan. And y'all, this is the sifter that you saw me use, and I totally love this. It fits perfectly on a 5-gallon bucket, and I use it for so much. And this is a winter job for me. This is when we try to get all those things done and out of the way. So you get all of these items. For regular price for the kit is $58.95. Less 20%. And all of these items are available individually here in the app if you actually need them. Susie.
Question, do you need the nutrient mix if you're using the soil?
Okay, so that's a great question. Somebody has asked, do you need to add the nutrient mix to our ready-made soil? You do not. The ready-made soil is ready to go. It already has components included in it. Okay? So, friends, we have a new seed starter gift set. Courtesy of Susie and Melanie put this together, both of them being gardeners, and they just wanted to put this together, and it comes in this cute little organza bag. So this kit is $24.95, less 20%, y'all. This means $19.95 for this. You're going to get 5 packs of warm season seeds, and these are some of our best sellers. These are not like pawn-offs. 10-pack of the 4-inch wooden plant labels. You're going to get the mini dibber. You're getting the garden marker that we absolutely love. You're also getting the aluminum seed pan, a 5-pack of the mini trays, and the organza bag. This is like for anybody that's gardening, especially if they're soil blocker, this is like a replenish kit. $24.95 regularly, 20% off this weekend. And it's already wrapped, y'all. You don't even have to wrap it.
Individually, I think it's over $50.
Yeah, so the value, if you bought all that stuff from us individually, is over $50. What a deal, right? All right, so we have our label and marker bundle. Love this. This is the wooden, what are these? 18. These are 18-inch. These are 12-inch. You get 10 of each. Plus our garden marker. If you don't know about the garden marker, it is UV ray and moisture resistant. So as an example, here is a stake I used that was outdoors for almost 2 years, and you can still read Royal Mix. These were my sweet pea markers. This marker really works. So this bundle is normally $22.32, less 20%, y'all. And it was already discounted a little bit. And this marker is available individually. I mean, I'd buy a boatload of those if I was you. I mean, I'm just thinking, I hope we have enough of those. All right. Now, the deal of a lifetime is our hoe set, y'all. I'm not going to hoe today. You can go after the show. You can go to this product and watch the videos of me actually hoeing. Is there a hoeing in the garden, or is it just there is a actual video of me hoeing the garden. We have put both of our stand-up hoes, and you can't see the bottom, but I'm telling you, see how my hands are thumbs up? This is the hoeing position with our 2 stand-up hoes. There is none of that hunched over business. The 2 different heads that we actually love. This is the trapezoid hoe. Each one of these comes with the handle and the screw. They come separately. You have to put them together. This hoe chickweed trembles in the presence of this hoe head. I'm not kidding you. It like cuts through chickweed like a warm knife through butter. It's absolutely phenomenal. I use this when I'm doing all my hoeing this time of the year. Then when very early spring comes around, I really start also using, this is the razor hoe. This is what I thin with. And it also, again, they both come with the 60-inch handles and the screws to put them together. Friends, we have put these two hoes together, and the price is $122.95 plus shipping, $9.95. Less 20%, y'all. That is the deal of a lifetime. You can see here, this is one of the flyers we put in our box. You can see how I'm standing upright using the hoe. There is plenty of videos on our website. This is how I have a weed-free direct sown garden. And I'll be hoeing next week for the first time for our cool flowers this year. And then I'll be doing it about every 10 days until we get really cold here on the farm. They're both available separately. If you don't want the set, they're all a deal. So check that out. Now, this is one of my favorite tools. Use it all the time for so many different things. These are called sod and harvest knives. They come in two sizes, the 2.5 inch and the 4 1/4. I use this from harvesting greens, collards and kale and lettuce and all that kind of stuff, to cutting the string off my tiller that from bales of straw that gets left in the garden and wrapped around it. Cutting leaf bags open, it makes it so quick and easy. Now, this bundle is $17.95, less 20%. What a deal. You can buy these individually. Everybody finds a use for these. They have a serrated edge, and I can attest to this, even when they're old and rusty from being left outside, they still work like a gem. Totally love that. So this has been our top selling tool since we've gone into business. This is a Japanese hand hoe, grass weeder, some people call it. And the hand hoe comes in a right hand and a left hand model. It'll ask you when you're checking out. Every person on this farm carries one of these around because we use it for so many things: weeding, thinning, drawing a line, trough to plant seeds in, grading mulch. It's just so very, very useful. And so these are normally.
It's the set. So you can get them separate.
Okay.
For $24.95.
All right. So this is another set, y'all. Sorry. This hoe does come in a right and left, which you would select, but you get my favorite side knife and the hand hoe, $34.90. Oh my gosh, less 20%, y'all. This is like the greatest gifts ever. So check that out. It's just really great for small space gardening. I mean, even people that are not flower farmers, that aren't even avid gardeners, will find a use for them. Now, next up is the pouch. This is my pouch, y'all. This pouch is like 15, 16, 7 years old. You know how I keep clippers year after year? It's because this pouch is on my hip. See how it's got a little clip? You do not have to wear a belt to use this. I just slide it on my pocket. And these are the clippers that I absolutely love. They are so lightweight. They don't wear my hands out. I used to be a Felco user. I love Felcos. They're just too big and heavy. So this is the pouch and shear kit, $55.95. Oh my gosh, $11 off, y'all. What a great gift. And so they are also available separately in the app. You can get both of them. Now, this is my newest product, and it's on order, so we'll have them back in stock. So get on the wait list if you're interested. This is the Flexi Tie Garden String. This is what I used to make this wreath. You're looking at the back side of it. Can y'all see it wrapped around here? It's kind of stretchy. I made this wreath in 14 minutes, doing it live for my membership. So which just means that slows you down. It's stretchy and it holds a knot. We absolutely love this stuff. And it'll be back in stock. It's soft and stretchy. It's a poly. It will not cut or strangle stems as they grow. So you can use this out in the garden for that type of stuff. And it's reusable and recyclable. So get on the wait list. And as soon as we get it in, we will give you a ding. So this is our Florist knife. which people that have learned to cut flowers with a knife just think it's the best way. And there's lots of great videos online showing you how to use a florist knife. And this is our favorite one. I use it to dethorn stuff like our pumpkin on a stick. And so the florist knife is $29.95, less 20%, y'all. And then how about the stem stripper? I love this thing. So this is, can I have a stem?
Where's the one you brought in?
Well, but I don't want to strip that. Well, give it here. I'll tell them why. So y'all have to remember this when we get to the sunflowers. I'll strip this. But we often hear a question from folks about sunflowers. Why are there sunflowers sending up buds? Because it's only supposed to have one flower at the top, right? Sending out these extra, see these little buds that are happening here? It's because this plant is stressed. It's outside growing in the cold. And so I wanted to just demonstrate that. It happens to all of us. All summer, we've been planting the same sunflowers, and they didn't do this. You stress them, and that's how they react. So I am going to show you how you just, actually, let's just do it, sister. Who doesn't like the buds? I think I'm holding it too tight. Usually goes a little smoother than that, y'all. But it really protects your hand, because even if I had on gloves stripping sunflowers, it is really tough on your hands. You know what else I use this for? Is stripping hydrangeas. I mean, florists use it for thorns, right? So this is the rose stripper, or just stem stripper, we'll call it. It's $19.95, less 20%. What a deal, y'all. All right, so next up is our decorative bouquet sheets. They only come in lime green because we feel like that is the most versatile and the favorite color. And it comes with a hole in it. And I'm going to show you how we do this. I actually gifted sunflowers this past week, and it was just a beautiful representation. So this is how it looks, and then we're going to put it in a bouquet sleeve.
When we get to it, yeah.
Okay, so there it is. And this is a 20 by 20 inch square. It's porous fabric. It's lime green. A 10 pack of these is $7.95. A 50 pack, $31.95. Less 20%, y'all. Incredible. So here is our craft sleeves. And this is the 20 inch, the bigger of the two. And it just takes your flowers up to the next notch. Not only do I love presenting my flowers this way when I'm gifting them, if you're a flower farmer, you can add this as an upsell at your markets, right? Do you want that gift wrapped? And offer it to them for a price. How beautiful is that? And it protects them. I mean, you can lay them on the seat in your car and not worry about breaking them. And so that is the 20 inch, which is this. And then it's also available in a 12 inch. This is just for either a smaller bouquet or straight bunches. When we were selling to supermarkets, our mixed bouquets went in the big ones, and our straight bunches of like coxcomb and stuff went into the 12 inch. 10 pack of these is $5.25. A 50 pack, $21.95. Less 20%, y'all. All right, and so sometimes there is a need for clear sleeves. Some of our stores require these, and see how they come attached. You can actually hang them up from these holes, and you just literally drop your bouquet in here and just rip it down. It just makes sleeving them super easy. The clear bouquet sleeves are 20 inches, and they come in a 50 pack that are $29.95, so that'd be like $6 off. So those are the clear bouquet sleeves. Do you want to do this? You want me to do it? So this is for dummies like me that don't do flower arranging. This is our Easy Arranger set. This has 3 gifts in one package. So the 3 pack is $21.95, and it includes a 4 inch, a 5 inch, and a 6 inch Easy Arranger. And this is what they look like. I'm just bending it back. We've been using this Easy Arranger for so many years, y'all, for demonstrations. This is it. So you get a 4, 5, and a 6. Literally, you put this on top of a vase and just bend it over the edges. Guess we don't have a vase.
I'm going to take that top off the...
No, that's all right. They're finding me one. It's always better to have a demo, right? So you have a vase, and you're literally just going to bend the edges down to kind of lock it in. And then you put stems in, and you can make fewer stems stand upright and stay where you put them, like that. It works really well. And so our great idea with this 3-pack is that you can get little organza bags from the dollar store or wherever and split up all 3 of them and make 3 individual gifts. Put a pack of seeds in there. So this is $21.50 less 20%, y'all. 3 gifts. The organza bags are not included. Or you can give all 3 if you want. Totally love that. And then we also have just a 6-inch, a single pack. So you can get 1 pack, and these are all individually wrapped, a 1 pack for $8.95, a 2 pack for $15.50, and a 3 pack for $21.50. Less 20%, y'all. These are great hostess gifts. These are great swap gifts and garden clubs and master gardeners. And it shows right on the back of the package exactly how to use it. We find that people are so challenged by trying to arrange their flowers. Then the other one that we absolutely love is, this is a mason jar, and the jar is not included. This is the mason jar lid, and see, it has that grid work. You can screw that on, and once again, Suzanne's just going to pop it in, and it just stays instead of just falling all the way over. So this is the bronze, and that is only available. There's only a couple left. The 1 pack is $8.95, and we just have a couple of those. Less 20%, y'all. And then we also have the galvanized version of the very same thing with chicken wire. So this is just different look. And this is available in a 1 pack, a 2 pack, and a 3 pack. And remember, y'all, they're all 20% off. These are just really great gifts to have available when somebody shows up that you might not have something for. It's just pretty versatile.
And they're individually packaged.
And they're individually packaged when you buy the 2 and 3 set. So y'all, this is the sweetest Christmas gift we have. This is our espresso watering can. This is one of Suzanne's favorite vases to use for little bouquets. But it's also, if you're a houseplant person, this is a beautiful little watering can to have. You can leave it sitting amongst your plants and not worry about putting it away. It is stainless steel, and it holds 2 cups of water. It's $31.95, less 20%, y'all. This is a super sweet little gift. Now, we have been working on dried flowers here for the last weeks, getting them all ready. And we have come to love dried flowers so much. And if you don't have a lot of space, this is our dried flower rack. Oh, Susie Q has it right here. It comes packaged like this. This is what it looks like when it's in use. And here it is actually in use. You can hang this from your ceiling, and in a 2-foot square area, you can hang multiple bunches of flowers to actually dry. Dried flowers are back in, y'all. They are just regaining so much popularity. So this is normally $26.95, but it's 20% off, y'all. And it has an image showing exactly, how to use it. That would be a great gift for somebody. And here is the gift that answers a lot of questions. This is our vegetable planter. And so the way this works, see that red line right there? You move that red line to your first frost date, or on the back, your last frost date, and it tells you when to start all your vegetable seeds, when to start the seed, when to get them in the ground, and when's the latest you can get them in the ground. We absolutely love this. It is normally $5.95, and now it is 20% off. If you have any gardeners in your life, and it has complete instructions. This is a great tool to actually use. So we are huge fans of the weather stick. Y'all see this? The way this works, it's made out of balsam wood, the same thing that divining rods are made out of. It's grown in New England, and you install this outside up against a post, like if my hand is the post, so that you can view it from inside your home. When weather is fair, the stick is up, And when weather is going to rain, this stick moves. I'm telling you, it moves so much you can't believe it works. You can't believe it happens. This is one of the funnest things that we have sold for decades now. It comes in this great package with all these testimonials. It is $10.95, 20% off, y'all. This is any weather bugs in your life. Well, first off, they are sure it will never work. And when it does work, they can't shut up about it. So this is perhaps one of the funnest things that you can actually give. So now I gave these to the whole team last year. This is our super cushy kneeler seat pad. It's 2 inches thick, y'all. It's 15 by 20. It is super lightweight. It has this handy carrying handle, which you don't realize how handy that is until you're out in the garden balancing a bunch of stuff. And guess what, y'all? Made in the USA. Normally $42.95, 20% off. My husband uses this to work on his Harley. And he's a plumber. They're on the ground all the time. Just makes a very difficult job down on the ground so much easier. Now, this is our big dibber, and this is actually the one I use here on the farm. It comes on a beautiful brown card. It's a great stocking stuffer. And so this is $14.95, less 20%, and it's great for planting small bulbs. It has a measuring tool, like however deep you're supposed to plant it. And we just really love these little wooden dibbers. They're super useful. And I also love this for working in containers, rooting around in them. And this is a tool that we learned about 10 years ago from a bunch of master gardeners. It's called a hori digging tool. And this is the tool you should be using for a lot of things that we might be using our clippers for, rooting around, cutting roots down in the ground. This is a really heavy duty knife, and it is normally $46.95, 20% off, y'all. And when we did shows, Suzanne loves telling people a man could not walk past our booth. We would always have him out on the front table because most of the shows are full of women, but a lot of them have their men in tow, right? We would have these sitting out front. A man could not walk past the table without picking them up. This is a real favorite of gardeners and anybody that does anything outside. Look at this, y'all. This is a tool belt. It goes from 28 to 44 inches. I mean, it'll hold all your mess, your water bottle, your phone, your clippers, whatever you've got. And then when I fill it up, I then slide it around on my backside so that it doesn't impede me bending over for harvesting and stuff. So this is an adjustable waist tool belt. It's normally $22.95, 20% off, y'all. This is a real favorite. We've carried that for so many years. We absolutely love it. And then what I'm going to show you next is you will be the rock star of Christmas when you give these as gifts. And these are the gloves that we wear. I give them every year to the people in my family. This is nitrile. We sow seeds in these. They're machine washable. Wear them even year after year. If you don't lose them or your dog doesn't take them. They come from extra small to large. And here's the deal, friends. Regular price is $7.95 a pair, or a 4-pack is $24.95. They're 20% off. And 4-packs, I mean, this is the best girlfriend and garden friend gift ever. To buy them, I wear medium. This is how it fits. And you cannot go wrong with these gardening gloves. Everybody will take them. You don't feel like you have anything on. We often call them second skin. We even sow seeds in them. And then there's a tough version. Those were the touch. This is tough. Same fit, but these come from small to extra large. We have brick masons that wear these. People golf in them. People quilt in them. You got a lot of grip. I find that like pushing the hoops down in the garden, I have so much stronger when I have such a great grip. These are the same price point. $7.95 a pair, $24.95 for a 4-pack of all the same size, and they're 20% off, y'all. It is absolutely amazing. I mean, as I'm going through each item, I'm like, oh my gosh, what a great gift and what an affordable price. This is our gauntlet glove. They used to be called rose gloves. they were designed for people to be protected from thorns. But they call them the gauntlet gloves now. They're synthetic, leather-like material. They can be washed, and that's so you can wash the poison ivy oils off of them. This comes from small to extra large. They protect your arms. I love these gloves. We use them for the blackberry brambles here on our farm. Regular price is $39.95. 20% off, y'all. I mean, these are just such great. I mean, anybody that has a yard would love these, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a gardener. And friends, this is it. My hat. And this is a pith helmet. This is the hat that I wear out in the garden. It doesn't warp. It's got a band inside that is adjustable. See here, I've got a big head, y'all. If y'all hadn't already noticed that. And so most hats don't fit my head. And this has a Velcro adjustment. And when you wear it, adjusted, it kind of holds the hat a little bit up off your head, and that's what allows air to circulate. There's a reason that all the mailmen and safari people wear these hard hats, y'all.
And it also protects your head if you fall off the ladder, pruning a shrub.
Yeah, that's her, not me, talking from experience. So the pith helmet is $45.95, 20% off, y'all. It's the best for keeping cool and dry. So just a reminder, if you want to be entered into our $25 store credit giveaway, hit that white button now, and that'll put you on the list. And Susie will, Susie will be pulling that at the end, and we'll make that announcement. And remember, y'all, you have to use the coupon code when you check out here in the app. Save Now is the coupon code to get the 20% off, and you have to spend $25, which shouldn't be a problem, right? Save Now, and this special is through midnight Sunday night. Now, I have a few fresh flowers to show you. And we always talk about how to store seeds properly when we start with our flowers. These are the desiccant packs that we store with our seeds that absorb any humidity, condensation, and moisture. You can get a 2-pack for $2.95 or a 10-pack for $9.95. And this is just great to have in your toolbox. Keeping seeds cool and dry means that they last a whole lot longer. And you know that I start from the same seeds that you're getting. We literally send our order up to the warehouse, and I start seeds from the same packages that you do. We come off the same shelves. And I just love that I'm starting from the same seeds that you actually are. Now, we also, great gifts, right? We also have our seed collections. Does it matter which one I show first? Or
That's the first one.
Yeah. So this is the Cool Season Hardy Annual Collection. All of these can be direct sown. Bupleurum and Calendula and Nigella, Agrostemma, Iceland poppies, and larkspur. These include a suggested diagram as well as my additional instructions inside. These are all normally $22.95, y'all. They'll be like $18. And that's 6 packs of individually wrapped seeds in there. And then this one is the Planet Pink. This seed collection happened many years ago when I had breast cancer. And I think, does it tell the story in here? I don't think it does, actually. About how we started gifting bouquets, and it just became really obvious to us that we wanted just to be an awareness for breast cancer. It too has a suggested diagram back there, and it has 6 individually packed seeds, which are super cool. Then this is our number one seller. Yes.
Isn't it already a discount that they're in a collection?
Yeah. So you're double dipping on discounts for seed collections because they're already discounted as a collection. Plus, you're getting 20% off. So yes, for sure. Because I mean, the most inexpensive pack of seeds is what, $4.95? So 5 times 6 is $30. It's $22.95, and you're getting 20% off. That is really a great opportunity. And so this is our number one selling customer favorite. This is the Cut Flower Garden Collection. These are the 6 workhorses of our flower farm. They're what I started with, and they're still to this day the same flower seeds that we plant year after year after year. And again, it includes a diagram along with some additional instructions inside. And they're they're $23. So that's $4.66 off, 60 cents off. And this is a super fun one. This is a sunflower seed collection. This is really fun to grow and leave it in your garden for the birds to feast on all the sunflowers. And so it also has suggested diagram, as well as, friends, if you're a flower farmer, this is the deal. This is the Sunflower Succession Collection. So this has 6 packs of 200 seeds each. So that's 1,200 seeds. It's normally $69.95, and you're going to get $14 off that. And that is all of my favorites. Totally love that. All right, so look what we're still bringing in from the farm. This is the Pro Cut Peach. And I was going to just tell you my tip on, we do sunflowers every week. I start them with my club and sewing circle. The thing at this time of the year when it starts to get chilly outside is they're not going to do a lot of growing. They're just going to sit out there. So we have a whole nother week out there that, they're not going to do a lot of developing, but they're just sitting on the edge. So the key is to have them ready up until the very last minute. This is the Pro Cut Peach color, which is so very, very beautiful. And then this is the Bouquet Mix. These were cut yesterday. Look at these, y'all. And all of these that are going to be opening, we will have sunflowers for Thanksgiving next week here for our family. So beautiful. And we still have Azuratum, y'all. Look how beautiful this is. Who wouldn't want to just have a ton of this color for this week? Azuratum is really long lasting. And then I wanted just to show you these 2 dried flowers because they're just so amazing. So this is a cool flower. This is Ping Pong, Scabiosis Ping Pong. And this is just such a great dried flower, y'all. I mean, this could be really fun for the holidays, right? And if you can plant this in very early spring if you missed your fall opportunity. And then this is one of my favorites. And I'm actually just restarting these now, which is why I've decided to show them to y'all. This is dried Atriplex. And I'm going to show you what it looks like fresh here. It's these seed pods that we're after. And this is in the spinach family. And so it can tolerate really cold temperatures. And so I'm restarting it now because we had terrible germination in the garden. So I'll be planting out transplants. Look what it looks like fresh. Those little green seed pods is just absolutely gorgeous. And it comes in red. So I'm actually in the process of restarting these right now. And then here's my lettuce again. So this is the All-Star Gourmet Mix lettuce. And this will be for our supper tonight. I was sharing with you, it's super easy to grow. We harvest this every week from like a 15-inch pot. You cut it and it regrows. Now, when it gets really cold, using a little row cover on it will really encourage it to grow more. Once you eat your own, and this is a delicious mix, you will never want to go back to just buying box. All right. So here is my rooster wreath. Can y'all believe that I made this? So the question I'm getting asked, first off, we had the seed grown for this. It's a cut flower pepper. You can eat them. They're super hot, but the fruit rises above the foliage, which makes them really quick and easy to strip, which is very important to commercial people. But I only grew about 30 plants. That was 2 16-foot or so rows. And this is about a third of the peppers that I actually harvested because we've been showing them, all season long. And I made this with that stretchy flexi wire that's on wait list, right? Super easy. And this is actually my Christmas wreath, y'all. What do you think? Totally beautiful, right? And it just dries in place, right? And then here is, hi Sam. Here is the radish Easter egg, which is Steve's favorite. Those are the ones that I showed you sprouting. So, even though it's getting cold outside, with a little bit of extra TLC, we can still continue to grow some of these cool season vegetables that we can contain in small containers. So friends, it's time to wrap up, right? And remember to stick around for my little Q&A at the very end. And I just invite all of y'all to go over to our big website, thegardenersworkshop.com, because it is loaded, y'all, with free resources. There are videos and blogs. You'll find our podcasts over there, and be sure to check out both of them. We have Field and Garden, which I host, and then we have Seed Talk with Lisa and Lane. And so yesterday's that just dropped episode for Seed Talk was how to handle premature blooms on fall planted cool flowers. And let me just tell you, I've already seen questions over in my private student group just about this. So that's a great one to go listen to. So I'll be hosting this Wednesday for Ask a Flower Farmer, even though I previously did say it was somebody else and that was my mistake. So I'll meet you Wednesday inside Instagram. And now remember, next Friday, there's no show. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all, because Thursday is Thanksgiving. But we're doing a special Cyber Monday show. So meet us here on Monday, December 2nd. I cannot believe it's December, at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And the theme is the Cyber Monday Holiday Show. And it's going to be totally fun. And we always love mixing up. So next Friday, we won't see you. I'm sure I'll see you on social media, but we will not see you for the show. And friends, we have a winner of our $25 drawing. And I certainly hope you are here, because you have to be here to claim it. So one lucky person is going to scoop up on 20% off their products, plus a $25 store credit. And that person is Lauren Colberth. Colberth. What do you think? Culbreth. Sorry, Lauren, if I messed up your name. Lauren, if you are here, give us a shout out in the comments, and the girls will drop a $25 store credit in your cart. It'll be waiting for you when you actually check out. And I just love actually doing giveaways, y'all. So Lauren, I really hope you're here. All right, friends. So stick around for the live Q&A that is next. And if you're checking out, have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you on the flip side of that holiday.
Can I just to enter the coupon code? It's at the very bottom underneath your subtotal and shipping. There's coupon discounts that you click to enter the code. I should probably re-say that.
So Kelly is going to come around here and tell you how to enter the coupon code. People are having trouble.
So right when you're in your cart, right here at the bottom, you click the link to enter your code.
So she's saying all the way at the bottom of your cart as you're checking out, there's a link you hit to enter the coupon code. What does it say? Oh, it says coupon discount. Click that, and that's where you put the coupon code in.
Gift card / store coupon.
Yeah, and that's where you enter the Save Now coupon code. All right.
And Patty, yes, everything in the store is 20% off, so you can purchase just the shear by itself in the store as long as you do it before Sunday at midnight and enter in that coupon code.
And supplies last over here. You've got to purchase a $25 minimum, and while supplies last. Again, our big website and this app don't share stock, so that's the other thing to think about. So, all right, let's do some questions here. Any tips for watering recently planted cool flowers? Yeah, we water by hand. We don't use irrigation in the fall because I don't want to fill up our irrigation with water to then have to have it blown out. So we use a hose and a wand. We pretty much water when we plant thoroughly. And then if it doesn't rain, we'll do it again before winter really gets going here. All right, Central Alabama. Is it too late to get any flowers planted? Are tulips or sunflowers a good option? Sunflowers are not an option. They are a warm season tender annual. And I do not grow tulips, so I don't know what that window of opportunity is. But in central Alabama, I would say cool flowers. Those are cool season hardy annuals would certainly still be an option for you, particularly for very early spring. My book, either Cool Flowers or the Cut Flower Handbook, holds your hand and describes and helps you to figure out exactly when you should plant for your garden based on your frost dates. All right, first time cool planter. I'm in zone 8. Will they be okay outside over the winter? I'm nervous. I totally understand how nervous you are. It just doesn't seem right, does it? That because they're called annuals, we all think of the other half of the family, warm season annuals like basil and tomatoes and zinnias and sunflowers that the frost kills. These are cool season hardy annuals. They take winter. Different ones take different levels of cold, but if you're in zone 8 like me, almost all survive winter. And so where's the question that I was just answered? They'll be okay. So if you're in zone 8, they should all winter over. I find that using hoops and row covers, which really protect them from cold wind, they don't require that protection, but it benefits them. So I'd say you ought to hoop and row cover to not only fill your fear, sustain your fear, not sustain it, eliminate your fear, and it helps your plants so very, very much. All right, let's see. I direct sowed seeds 2 weeks ago and no sprouts yet. Should I sow again now? It's been 40s for lows and 70s for high. Beds get 6 hours of daylight this time of the year. So I often speak of that one of the dates you really need to hold to in cool flowers, the cool flower concept, is when you direct sow. There's not much wiggle room on that because seeds, even though they're cool season hardy annuals, they still need warmth to sprout. And when they don't get that, they'll just sit there dormant till they get it. I mean, they'll sit there till next very early spring, but of course you've missed your opportunity for them to get established, right? And it sounds like 2 weeks ago, I don't know when your frost date was, the optimal planting time would have been 6 to 8 weeks before your first historic expected frost. So for me, that was like the 1st of October, mid-September to the 1st of October. That's when we planted ours. And they're all about this big because they need that heat. So to encourage yours, they're probably still sitting out there. I don't think you need to re-sow, assuming they're plants or seeds that prefer to be planted out in the garden. That's their preference. Is using a row cover will give them a little added heat to push them along is what I would do. All right, friends, I think that's we're a little over. So I am going to wrap it up there. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Happy Thanksgiving. No show next Friday. And remember to get the 20% off on your purchase of $25 or more on anything in the store. Enter Save Now. When you checking out at the bottom of your cart, it'll say discount code. Click that. And that's where you enter all one word, Save Now. And that'll give 20% off of all your purchases. And friends, that is just a great opportunity. And that way, you don't have to compete with Black Friday when it's just stuff will be gone. All right, friends, till we meet again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Ciao. Gobble, gobble.